Validity is the appropriateness of particular uses of test scores. Test validation is then the process of collecting evidence to justify the intended use of scores. In order to collect the evidence of validity, there are many types of validity methods that provide usefulness of assessment tools such as content validity, concurrent validity, predictive validity, and construct validity. Today we are going to understand what is content validity. In content validity, you essentially check the operationalization against the relevant content domain for the construct. This approach assumes that you have a good detailed description of the content domain, something that's not always true. Content validity is the evidence of content validity is judgmental process and may be formal or informal. The formal process has systematic procedure which arrives at a judgment. The important components are the identification of behavioral objectives and construction of table of a specification. Content validity evidence involves the degree to which the content of the test matches a content domain associated with the construct. For example, a test of the ability to add two numbers should include a range of combinations of digits. A test with only one digit numbers or only even numbers would not have a good coverage of the content domain. Content related evidence typically involves subject matter experts evaluating test items against the test specification. Another example is, for example, does an IQ questionnaire have items covering all areas of intelligence discussed in the scientific literature or not? Then, in developing a teaching competency test, experts on the field of teacher training would identify the information and issues required to be an effective teacher and then would choose or rate items that represent those areas of information and skills which are expected from a teacher to exhibit in the classroom. So content validity is very much important before going to conduct any test, before going to collect any data. You should assure that your test, your content, your questionnaire or your any tool has the content validity, and content validity is always validated by the expert of that field.